Previously on ApprenticeEh.
I'm going to a alumni Brock University thing. Big sliding door there. This is my favorite brand of water bottle.
So we have a new dog. The pile of hair on the ground is enough to create a new dog.
Someone's shedding.
It's about that time.
Yeah.
Corrado does not like brushing.
I'm actually amazed at how much he's letting me brush him. He's like totally okay with this.
Why does this brush smell
Smells
like me?
you!
That's a lot of fur.
Yeah.
That is the biggest fur pile.
My sister brushed our cat and it was literally the pile of fur that came from that cat was the same size as the cat.
Wow.
It was ridiculous.
Yeah, I feel like if we had a husky, that would.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's a good point.
A lot of fur.
We should get a husky.
No. I mean, they're very cute dogs, but
no.
we already have issues with these guys and their fur, so.
Fair enough.
Make a hamster out of this. We got a hamster, guys.
We can restuff their toys.
There you go!
Chua, I think you're very much enjoying yourself. Hey, puppy? He's like, oh yeah.
Time that they're actually like just comfortably letting me brush.
Look at this doofus.
Are you enjoying this? Are you enjoying this? Good boy.
Aw, cutie.
Good boy. Oh, you're gonna fall
Like, okay, now this side, please. Thank you. Oh, okay, and now he's done. And then
3PO's hiding.
3PO's is hiding. She can't see me here.
3PO is not as much of a fan.
He's just like, oh, what are you doing? Oh.
He wouldn't come to Saskia.
Nope.
Like, no, I'm just gonna hide behind Sam. Sorry.
Well, we're both calling him. You're like, go to Saskia, go to Saskia. He's like, I'm gonna go over here and curl up. I'm like, okay, well, Sam will just do it then. Like, oh,
I think
my
he's
plan has been foiled.
He's okay with it, but he also just doesn't like it. Like, he doesn't hate it.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'd rather not.
Yeah. I feel like he's been really itchy recently. I think because it's for like all of us, they're whatever, losing all of their hair.
Yeah.
For stuff.
Shedding.
Shed that one. Thank you. So I think it feels good. He just doesn't like the idea of it.
Yeah. Like, no, thank you. Good boy, 3PO.
He looks so different without his collar.
I know. He looks less fat.
Yeah.
Alright, so Saskia and I have been going, we googled like Pottermore sorting all possible questions or something like that.
Yeah.
And there's a bunch of different sites that take all of the questions that they ask you on Pottermore, like all possible ones.
You get a certain amount of questions,
Yeah.
but it's not all questions
not all
all
of
the
them.
time. So they collected all of the possible questions.
Yes, and we've been taking them, and we originally on Pottermore, I got sorted into Gryffindor, and Saskia got sorted into Ravenclaw.
Like, I bought a Ravenclaw robe.
Yes, yeah. I've taken multiple quizzes of all possible questions, and apparently I'm just like Hufflepuff, like all the way, which you know, I'm not offended by. I like Hufflepuff, but I just always wanted to be a Gryffindor.
And I just took the quiz, and it's like, oh, you're Gryffindor. I was like, no, I'm not. Ravenclaw. Ravenclaw was the next one. It was like Gryffindor was like 70 something.
Yeah.
And then Ravenclaw was 60 something.
Yeah.
But like, none.
It was 82% Hufflepuff.
Nice.
And 70% Gryffindor, but I'm fine with Hufflepuff. You know what?
Hufflepuff's great.
As I'm growing older and I'm reevaluating my morals and what's important to me, I think, you know what, I am more of a Hufflepuff than Gryffindor. So thankfully I didn't buy any Gryffindor merchandise,
man,
otherwise
so
I'd be
much,
really
like,
screwed. You got the full robes and everything.
And it's hanging downstairs.
Yeah.
And apparently it's wrong, but I'm just gonna. You can choose though.
Yeah,
so
it takes
I've
your
chosen,
preference into account. Yeah.
Although I've realized recently that like to get into the common room, You have to like answer riddles.
Yeah.
I'm so bad at riddles. I would never get into the common room. I would be Neville waiting for other people to show up and give me the password.
How do you get into the Hufflepuff common room?
No idea, they never mentioned it.
I know that, I don't know. I know that their ghost is like the fat friar, and they're all about food and stuff, which I'm totally into. I'm like, yeah, I can deal with that. I like that. That's cool.
I just finished watching Daredevil. I watched 3 episodes tonight. It's like a record. The only time I've ever watched 3 episodes of something was Breaking Bad. I think I watched, I think one day I watched 6 episodes of Breaking Bad in one day. Because it's Breaking Bad. And so I watched the episode of the last 3 episodes. So 10, 11, or no. I watched 11, 12, and 13 today. Those are some pretty good episodes, I gotta say. I would say that Breaking Bad is still better, but Breaking Bad, I've got to watch all the seasons, so I've only seen the first season, but I don't know. I kind of like Breaking Bad better, but Daredevil is pretty good. I was really surprised, and I'm not the type of guy that, like, you know, I'm watching something, and like, I don't really have that emotion of, like, I can't believe this just happened. But there were some times where I was very surprised at what happened in the series, which is great, because I normally, you know, they always kind of set things up, and you're like, yeah, I kind of saw that happening, but in this I was like, okay, this is a situation, and you know, it can't go this way, it's gonna go out this way, and then it went like a third direction that I didn't even think of, and I was just totally floored. This is pretty good. And I also, there is also something, I was watching it right at one of the later episodes, and they had a throw to the Avengers in there. And, you know, I'm just going to show you. Hold on a second. Also, I don't know if you've seen this, but this is this is our Netflix. Who's watching it? Corey, Saskia, me, Rihanna, and Sam. And I think those are perfect representation of us. I just want everyone to bask in the glory. I think it's great. Here, there, right there. Look at that. Battle of New York, and that's one of those giant alien things. And there's no spoilers, because you have no idea what's going on, but look at that. Isn't that cool? I saw that, and I like, you know, watching it, I was like, I had to like pause and go back, and I'm like, is that one of those big alien things from the Avengers? And it, yeah, I think that was pretty cool. It was a cool toss-in. So we can say that in terms of Marvel's timeline, Daredevil happens after Avengers. I got that. That's about it. Anyways, I'm gonna go to bed because now it's late because I've watched too much TV. So I'm gonna go to bed, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Home is where the fog is.